Hi, you guys. I'm back. I'm back much later than I said I would be back, but I'm back. You know, better late than never. No, right? Sorry, did not update as soon as I probably would have liked to. A lot started happening at the end of the year. Christmas, New Year's, my birthday, a lot. I done fell in love, child. So, time's just been getting sucked away from me. Anyhow, my hair has been thriving, I would say. It's starting to get, I feel like, looser. I guess the word is a little bit more manipulative. I can just sort of shake it and toss it. It's sort of like moving a little bit better. Except for this one lock up here. There is this one, no, two. There's two of these bad boys, or girls, up here that this stuff is edge control. Yeah, I was playing with some edge control a little while ago, and it's already getting all white and stale. So these two up here, okay, first of all, I haven't had a retwist since the 28th of December, which I don't think is too bad. I don't think I'm doing too bad. I think it's doing pretty good. Like, it's not, I don't have a whole lot of unraveling at the root. I am at 3 months and a week, and I started off with 2 strand twists. Don't forget that. So yeah, I just put a little edge control here, playing with it. Anyways, this one, I think I need to split it, and I think I need to do it now while I still have time and opportunity before things get real. And this one here, because as you can see, and I think I did this to myself. Ooh, this one came undone, but that was probably my fault as well. These, I think I unsplitted these. I split these on my own when I first started off, because my parts and things, my sections were much big. Well, not much bigger, but like at least twice as big as they are right now. I split a lot of them into 2. So, but I don't think I touched these 2 here, because I think I had this idea that I did not want them to be all the same. You know, just trying to figure out what I wanted to do and how I wanted this journey to go. But now I realize that was not a good decision, because as you can see, these 4 here up at the front, and this one's kind of way back there because I ain't got no hair right here. It is just kind of disappeared from the eco style gel and pushing it back in a puff when I was a loose natural. Yeah, kind of ate me out right there. Words. Anyways, this here is much larger than these 2, as you can see, these 2 here. So what I think I want to do, and I really kind of wanted to maintain a middle part when I was doing this, I was trying to be a little think a little ahead of time. So, like, if I ever wanted to pull it back and have a bust down, I could bust it down. And I think I accomplished that. I think I did pretty good with that. You know, it's not perfect, but this isn't meant to be perfect. I think that I can definitely bust it down. I left this, so I did put this one here in the middle because, you know, I didn't want it to be bust down all the way back. So I left this one here. I made this little part over here. This was my like original part, so that my hair would be like this the majority of the time. Like, it's just where I like my part to lay. And so here I have this issue here. Back to this. They're so thick in comparison to these, and not even necessarily in comparison, because they're just thick. Period. Like, the way I want my hair to lay, I realized that that's not gonna That's not gonna happen. And if I ever want to wear my hair, I like to get a little creative and stuff. I'm not there yet where I could just pull my hair up like this. But if I ever do decide to pull my hair up, look at this little short one. Pull my hair up, I feel like these are going to be so noticeably thicker than these. And I gotta figure it out. Because honestly, even if I do, maybe I'm thinking about it too hard. Y'all tell me if I'm thinking about this way too hard. But if I do decide to separate these two, which actually I have already started the process, as you can see. And I will let y'all know how that goes. Because I did stop and I thought about it. If I split these two into 3, which is what my idea is. Even when y'all don't understand. Even when I retwist it, when it gets retwisted, it's just not. It's just so they're the only two that is at this thickness here at the root, and so it's very noticeable to me, and I don't like it. I like consistency. I thought I was gonna be down with the different sizes and stuff, but I'm not. Not this much. Like, not at the front. I screwed that up. That was my bad. But I like I said, I think I have a chance to change it. I realize if I split these two into 3, it's going to be uneven. And I could definitely be tripping. I'm a Capricorn, if anybody cared to know. So guess what? That's going to bother me. It's going to bother me that it's not even. And I mean that because these here are further back. Like I said, my edges kind of got a little taken back over here. Because it was a lot of swooping and stuff with the gel. But if I make 3 out of these 2, then I'll just have 2 over here. And I don't like that. But what am I to do? Anyways, dang on it. Dag-nabbit. I had to take a moment of silence to gather myself again and get over this little issue here. It's really not even an issue. Back to how lovely and wonderful my hair is. I see it. I just see it. It's forming. It's happening. I can't wait for them to grow. And that's another thing, is that I'm really actually enjoying this length. I love it, and I think I'm going to miss it actually when my hair does grow. But then I'm going to also enjoy the length that it gets to. Also, the journey. It's the journey for me. Like, it is the journey for me. Get on board, sis. If you're thinking about it, go for it. I'm telling you, it's been such a great decision. Really, it really has been. Anywho, if you have any tips, though, honestly, on this, any suggestions, I'll take any suggestions. Professional, non-professional, kitchen. Not trying to say that. If you at the house, doing your thing, locking them locks up, let me know. Let me know what you would do. I want to know what you would do. I want to know what you think I should do. I want to know if you think that I'm just tripping and I should just leave it alone and let them do their own thing and become their own locks, their own individual, leave their individuality alone. But it's really bothering me. I'm not going to lie. It really is bothering me because they're stiff too. Like when I was telling y'all I could do all this here, they are very slow to do that. They are very slow to do that. See? Look at that. Look. See, look at them two. It's just them two. They don't want to participate. They don't want to participate. When I want them to go over here, look at that. It's just them two. Why y'all tripping? Because I like to switch it up, and they just messing it up. Look at they are not conforming, and I need them to conform. Like, just go with the plan, go with the flow, go with everybody else. Why you gotta be different? Why you gotta be different? Because that's not cool. Because I really be wanting to style it like this sometimes over on this side. I think it gives it a little funkier look, but they don't know how to act. What I'm gonna do? Pin them down? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? I gotta pin them down. Okay. So now, I do want to retouch on what the claims, the accusations, the claims that I was making in my prior video, my first video about losing weight. I am not someone who cannot admit that I'm wrong, and I can admit my faults. And I ain't gonna lie, I lied to y'all. It's not even funny, but I lied to y'all. Losing 10 pounds because it did not happen. What was I thinking? It was Christmas time. I'm a nurse. Y'all, I'm a nurse. And if there's any other fellow nurses out there, y'all know what they do at them jobs around holidays. Cupcake here, cookie there. But yeah, like stuff happened like that in the healthcare setting. I don't know why. It's just, it's such an oxymoron. Like, let's give the nurses who are supposed to be, health conscious and teaching us about health and making us aware and taking care of our loved ones and making sure they're doing the right thing and they're being healthy. Let's give them cupcakes and cookies and snickerdoodles and gingerbread and all this other stuff, right? I think it's a setup. It's a trap. Just so if they ever get upset with us, they can be like, don't tell me about my diabetes when you ate that whole pan of cupcakes we brought up here. Yeah, the whole floor. All y'all did. But, that's neither here or there anymore because it's over. It is the beginning of the year. I started my diet today. Now, if I come back and I tell y'all I lied to y'all again, feel free to never watch a video again. That's what I'm going to do. That's my contract. Feel free to never watch a video again, to never come back and see me or listen to anything I have to say. Because that means I'm full of... However, I'm going to still encourage you to do it. I'm going to encourage you to be your best self. On a more serious note, I have sort of... last 2 years, I've been on a spiritual journey. Over 2 years now. Maybe about 3. I've been on a spiritual journey. And since I've moved back home to my hometown in Texas, from Florida, I sort of, became less focused and engaged. It hadn't gone anywhere, my principles and my beliefs are still the same. I just kind of haven't made it a priority. I think that I took a lot of time to try and settle back down. I've been trying to settle in. I know, does it take that long to settle in? Well, I have had a lot of things going on. I've done a lot of transitioning with jobs. I've just been doing a lot. I've been all over the place with that. But, trying to figure out what's best for me, what's best for my son. I am a single mother. Hoping for that to change soon. But, yeah. So I've been just trying to figure it out, and that's just life. I've been sort of isolating myself, not intentionally, but I think my spirit just knew I needed that to really just figure things out. And I do believe that, my spirit has been more aware than I have, knowing what I needed and the direction I needed to go in and what I needed to do and see. to get to where I am right now. I remember all last year just not really knowing what direction I was going in, like not really knowing what was next. I've had a couple of goals over the years, these past few years or so, and I've been achieving them. But it's like, I don't know if anybody else, you get to a point you're just like, okay, what's next? I found myself at a point to where I wasn't really sure in which direction to go in. And so my sister told me this once, when you don't know what to do and you don't know which way to go, God says, be still. It's a time for you to be still and just sort of not think so much and let things go and flow as they should, and wait, because things will start happening. The universe will start, putting out what you've been manifesting. And I manifested a lot. And the thing about me not knowing what to do next, why it bothered me so much, is because that's not like me. I usually typically have a plan, or I know where I want to go or what I want to do next. I'm all about progressing and elevating and, just climb. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a goat. I'm the goat. We about that climb, okay? And so it was really odd. It was really a different kind of feeling for me to not really know or have any type of real ambitions or uncertainty. Whoa, what happened? Yeah, I know. It's a whole nother day, actually. I didn't get to finish my video last night, but here I am. I want to go ahead and wrap it up so I can peace y'all out. And see, I got my little half up, half down. And yes, my edges are white again because I keep playing with this edge control. If you have any suggestions on an edge control that does not leave white residue, please inform me below in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it, because I do want to, slick them down, slick them back a little bit, but, I just don't know. I'm not in the know with the hair and stuff, so I'm trying to get there. Maybe I should watch a few videos myself. Anyhow, moral of the story is, if you are at a point in your life to where you're not sure in which direction to go, feel like you've hit a certain level and you've reached, you've accomplished a lot, or even if you haven't, if you're just getting started and you don't know, you're not really sure, you've got some confusion or some unsettling in your gut or in your core, that you feel like you can't come to a solution or resolution, sit still. God, the universe, spirit, whatever you call the higher being of life, has a way of keeping the ball rolling and keeping things moving in your spirit. If you pay attention well enough, God will speak to you and direct you. Even if you're not aware, the ball is still gonna keep rolling. That's destiny. And even if you're not sure what direction, you know how you want to feel, right? You know how you want to live. The big picture you want, even if you don't know what steps to take. And so that's what I did a lot of too. Just manifesting happiness, manifesting stability and prosperity and good things like that. And you call those things to your life, and God will bring those things to your life. No doubt about it. But you have to be constant and consistent and good inside. You have to be good inside. And when I say that, I mean keeping your ego in check, keeping that evil spirit in check, that devil, as some people might call it. And a lot of people don't believe that. The devil is inside of you. And the devil is really your ego. And everybody's got one. And sometimes it gets out of control, and you got to check it. You got to take a step back and look at yourself inside and really discern what's you and what's not you. And usually, all that nastiness that's coming out of you, it's not you. It's your ego. And, but you can check it. You can check it at the door. And now at this point right now in my life, I can just see it all. I can see it all coming together. Even if it doesn't come out picture perfect as I anticipate it will. And because my picture perfect is not like everybody. Everybody's perfect. Everybody has a different perfect, Like everybody has a different perfect idea of their locks. What they want their locks to look like or whatever. But yeah, I'm hoping for the best this year. It's already starting out a beautiful year. Like I said, I'm in love. I ain't afraid. I ain't ashamed to say it. I'm in love. Got a pretty special dude in my life right now. And it's good. It's going good. So stay positive. Stay mindful of your thoughts. Stay at peace and love. Give love. Receive love. A lot of people have a hard time doing that. And it'll all work out. Peace, love, and love.